Hello everyone, it's Anita. I usually make videos about fashion, lifestyle, travel, all sorts of things, and in today's video I'm going to attempt a sort of language challenge. I'm trying to learn Russian in 30 days. Well, I already know that that's not possible, but I've seen a lot of books that, well, this is in German, sorry, German is my first language. They're like, oh, learn Russian in 30 days, or learn, well, I don't know, like English in 4 weeks, learn this and that in, well, essentially in a month. So I thought it would be cool to see how far you can get in 30 days. And they also claim on this book for Russian, you should be on a level of A1 to A2, so that's the European framework for languages, I think. Like, that's the beginner, like really beginner level. A little bit about my background. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I'm from Switzerland, from the German-speaking part of Switzerland, but I'm not ethnically Swiss, as you can tell. So my parents are from the Balkans, so my mother tongue is Serbian, just because my mom grew up there. So if you know anything about Slavic languages and dialects and stuff, you know what I mean. So, but I'm not fluent at all. But again, like, it's a Slavic language, so it's easy for me to learn Russian. Plus, when I was in high school, I took it as an elective for 2 years, so Russian. So yeah, I have sort of an upper hand at this. I don't really know a lot of things anymore. I don't know if you can even make a sentence, like, you know what I mean. It's just like certain words that I used to remember, or that the same as in Serbian, so that's my knowledge. But I just wanted to say that, yeah, it's just way easier for me, yeah. But I mean, depending on how well this goes, I might do another challenge with a language I don't know at all. So let me know what you think. So I'm going to follow this book. I'll link it down below if you're a German speaker. You'll probably find similar books in your language as well. So, just learn language in a month, 4 weeks, 30 days, whatever they call it. And I'm also going to use Duolingo on the side, and I'll probably watch some movies in Russian. We'll see what I find. And at the end, I'm going to find some tests online I can take just to determine my level, to see if it's the same as with what they claim. Let's do this. Okay, include study montage now.
Gewinnen, выиграть.
Выиграть.
Heiß, горячий.
Горячий.
Geben, дать.
Дать.
Für, для.
Для.
Schade, жалко.
Жалко.
Папа у нас, как обычно, ездит на вызовы, лечит людей. Самара, что Самара. Живая не меняется.
Да, стабильность – это хорошо.
Architektur. Architektura.
Архитектура.
Erinnerung. Воспоминание.
Воспоминание.
Treffen. Встретить.
Встретить.
Самару к отцу, а вы?
Я к Кинешму, к родным. Знаете, Дарья Дмитриевна, я ужас как вас боялся. До смерти.
Меня? А теперь не боитесь?
Нет. Вы просто замечательная.
Alright, so 30 days have passed, and now I'm going to tell you guys if I learned any Russian and how my experience was. I mean, it was sort of stressful because I still had to go to uni, study, stuff like that. I'm still not done with the semester, so I didn't have that much time to dedicate to these studies. I guess if you only spend your time on learning Russian, you get much better results, but I just wanted to see how far I could get, so yeah. The thing is with the book I used, and I think every school book or course book or whatever, it's like that you just get like random conversations and random words that are not really that useful to you, because I would think if you start a language you would try to learn the basics, the most useful sentences first, but that is usually not the case. Also, if you look at the vocabulary, there are usually words that kind of they go with the lesson but are not really useful to you. That was just my experience. And I also did a bit of Duolingo. I just repeated what I learned, so I didn't, you know, just rush through the tree. I did some of the lessons and then I repeated all of them. Then I went a bit further and then I repeated those, and then I went again a bit further, repeated those, and then I repeated everything. So I think if you just rush through the tree and you get 1 crown on every lesson, I mean, it's fine, I'm sure you learn a lot, but I just think it's better to repeat everything before moving on. So that's what I did, but again, not every single word or sentence you learn is useful. As you know, Duolingo has sometimes very interesting phrases, so you know what I mean. What I think is a bit better, I didn't really get to study it, but these are just the 1,000 most common Russian words. So a frequency list, a frequency dictionary would be a bit more useful. That just means that the first word is the one that's used the most. For Russian that would be I, that means and. So you get the idea. Like I said, I didn't have time to actually study them, but I think that would be a bit more useful. I'll link the website down below. It's free, but if you want to get the like nice printable version, you can pay $4 for it. I kind of struggle with the grammar just because it's different from Serbian, so it's kind of irritating if you know one Slavic language, and or more or less, because although it's my mother tongue, I'm not fluent in it, which is a bit embarrassing, but whatever. So if you know one Slavic language and you try to learn another one, it's not really the same, especially the grammar, so you kind of get a bit confused. So that's my problem. So for me, I understand more than I could speak myself or write. So yeah, that's kind of my problem. But like I said, I'm going to test my level right now. Alright, so I'm on this page right now. This is in German, but they have several tests for different languages, and I'm going on the Russian test, and this one has 52 multiple choice questions. Okay, and you should use about 20, and it should take you about 20 minutes. So yeah, let's start the quiz. Okay. So here it says I reached level B1, which is too good for me, honestly. Because, okay, yeah, I got some of it right, but at the end, and I don't know. I also guessed a few times, so I don't know. But they say I'm a B1 level. I mean, yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, maybe I can just guess well. So, okay, let's go to another test. Okay, it's a bit of an interactive test.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Александр. Я из Костромы. Я русский.
Привет, меня зовут Сандра. Я из Ганновера. Я немка.
Добрый день. Меня зовут Симон.
А я Анастасия.
Мы из Берлина. Я немец.
А я русская. А меня зовут Настя. Я из Владимира. Я тоже русская.
Sorry guys, I just had to charge my camera batteries. It just cut me off and I got my results, but here they are. So here it says it's like it's a 1.3, like the third of A1. So I guess that means I almost reached A2, if that makes sense. And I think that test is more accurate than the first one. I'm certainly not at a B1 level, like not at all, and this one makes more sense that I'm almost at A2. This I can understand that makes perfectly sense. I don't know if you want to hear me speak anything because it's not that good, but I guess I can try. Привет, меня зовут Анита, мне 23 года, живу в Швейцарии. Мое хобби учить языки, читать и how can you say make videos? Сделать видео для YouTube. I don't know if that makes sense. What else? У меня две собаки. Yeah, I think that's about it, what I can say. I mean, of course, you know, like пока, до свидания, спасибо, пожалуйста, you know, like the basic things. You know, like out on top of my head, obviously, you know, different colors, numbers. I can do numbers. I can do things like that, and I understand more than I can say because it's similar to either like English, German or Serbian, because I noticed that they sometimes use words that are similar to German as well, which is funny, or English, of course, so like, you know, notebook and stuff like that, so that's funny. And yeah, I mean, all in all, it's been a fun time. Like I said, I couldn't devote my entire time to learning Russian. If you want, I can share my progress with you. I'm probably going to download Buzu, which is the app I recommend. Like, if you want to pay money, that's the app I recommend because it's really good. So I might do the Russian, so I might try to learn Russian with the app a bit. Like I said, look at the frequency list. I'm going to continue watching the TV show I started on Netflix, the one I showed you some clips from. And yeah, I'm, you know, trying to keep that in my life. However, I want to focus more on my French. I'm at an upper intermediate level, and I think it's really important to me to keep going. And I don't know how much time I can spend studying Russian when my priority is on learning French, you know. So we'll see. Maybe I'll make an update on my Russian, hopefully on my French once I get a bit more advanced. But yeah, let me know what languages you're trying to learn, and if you're Russian, please let me know how my speaking is, and if I probably made a lot of mistakes. Sorry if you saw the test I took. And yeah, like I said, I might do another one of these language challenges maybe in the summer when I have more time. But yeah, I mean, for me, like, if I say I want to learn a language, I really want to learn it and not just, you know, few words here and there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it wasn't the outcome you expected. I mean, it is hard to get to a good level in 30 days, and especially if you still have university work or other obligations. So, you know, I think that's a bit more realistic, and I'm not a language genius. I don't have a photographic memory, so you know, it's fine. I hope you still enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye! Or should I say, пока!